Annie the Mom, and welcome to my channel. Hey, I'm so glad that you're here. And if it's your first time here, I would love it if you go ahead and click that subscribe button. Hey, click the like button. Even drop a comment, let me know what you think about this review or any anime in general, because I'm always looking for good recommendations, or at least hopefully they're good. I don't know, I've gotten someone and went, which brings me to today's anime review. Excuse me. I should start off and let you know that I am not great with names, and I do have this tendency to mispronounce them. It is not intentional. I kind of know what I'm talking about in my head, but it just doesn't necessarily come out of my mouth. Sorry. All right, so what is this anime review about? This mom is going to talk about a beloved classic anime, Neon Genesis. You ready? Evangelion. I hope I said that right. Because, gotta tell you, in my head, it just doesn't sound right. But let's just call it that, okay? How did I get on this anime? First off, it's on Netflix. Hey, there we go. That's how I found it. But why would I go there? So my oldest, when I started this whole anime journey again, he was like, oh my God, you have to watch this. It is like the cinematic everything anime. That's a lot to live up to. Matter of fact, it was a mech anime. If you've caught any of my other reviews, I've talked about mech animes and being in love with them. I totally forgot that this was a mech anime and went, oh crud, it is. So that should let you know a little bit about where my thoughts are on this anime. It's beloved. It's a classic. I love me some anime. So I should love this, right? Okay, so let's get into the premise of it. We have Shinji, who is this young man who is pulled into the Nerv. Well, I guess you need to start with the fact that, once again, the world has been kind of destroyed, and there is some type of thing that they must beat, and that is called the Angels, which is this outside force, and they have these mechs, and those are part of the Nerv. There you go. There you go. And Evangelion is the name of a mech. Pretty easy. So we have Shinji. He's a pilot. His dad, bad dude, man. Bad dude. He runs Nerv. Push, push, push. My son's going to be in this. There you go. We have Ray, another pilot, and we have Akura, the bratty female. Shoot. Okay, whatever. But anyway, this is what their journey is. This journey is about defeating the Angels with their mechs, and yet there's so much more. This, I understand why my oldest said that it was pivotal to anime culture. I do. So much so that I had to go back and start watching it again. And yes, I've watched every part of it. From the movies after to the synopsis, which that's what the movies are. They pick up and they give you a full-on, hey, what did you miss? This is what we were trying to do. And then they've thrown the director's cuts in there. So I really, really wanted to fall in love with this. It just didn't happen for me. They worked on character growth, but I was not emotionally invested in any of them. I mean, we have Shinji, who is being forced to do this, and there's this turmoil with him of not wanting to do it, even though it can save the human race. But he's still a scared young boy. Now you have really amazing, powerful females. I should love that. But they also make them kind of like the females you don't want to like. How's that? Is there death? Oh God. Yes. Yeah. Is there a lot of sacrifices of life? Yup. It's not a bad anime. And I can see how it paved its way on other animes, because the animes that come out now that I fall in love with really have done an amazing job on character development. And I can see that they did that in this anime. This anime is different on so many levels. I mean, it came out in the 90s. And so our other choices of anime were nothing like this. Pokemon to this? No character development in Pokemon the show. The series, the movies, totally different story. But they found a way to try to do a whole bunch of things. And there's political statements. And it's a hodgepodge. It's like there wasn't enough time to do everything that they wanted to do, so they jam-packed it into, 26, 24 episodes. And you feel it. As a viewer watching, you feel it. You feel that some of it is rushed or some of it is not as in-depth. So then you have the movies, which then tries to cover that. They have so many different things happening. Okay, Star Wars, right? It always happens in Star Wars. You have your 3 different subplots that are happening and they're all fighting at the same time. That's what this anime feels like. You've got this happening, this happening, this happening. They all come together, and some of them will have a happy ending at that point, and the others will not. So your protagonist in this whole thing is never strong. And I think that might be maybe the problem I have. It's very realistic in the fact that you would imagine that someone who's supposed to be your protagonist through it should grow. And he does grow. But the things that made him so human and such a fleer, let's call him a fleer, and not being able to dive down and dig down and go for it, really show up and then come to haunt you. So there's that. Good anime, bad anime, it's an anime. And I watched it out of respect for everything that my oldest told me about and that I read, why I should watch it. No. And I can't recommend, this is an amazing anime. It's a hodgepodge of things and even more political statements that are thrown in your face. And oh my God, the editing. I don't even understand why they had to go there. Just saying that right there, yeah, I understand that this is supposed to be the It movie, series, anime, whatever you want to call it. I understand it. Just not for me. Okay, so you may not agree with me. If you're not, explain. Please explain the love for this anime. For me, I watched it. It was The ending? And maybe that's why. Maybe that's it. Maybe that is what the whole thing is about. Is that it takes it and it goes somewhere that you don't expect, and then you're just left with, and that was their intention. Not sure. So there you go. Evangelion. Not a favorite. Hey, let's keep it a classic, but all right, whatever. I take it or leave it, man. I'm not worse for watching it, but I'm not better for watching it. Yeah, there. So, have a fantabulous day. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, oh, and hit the bell so that way you can be updated whenever I go live, which I swear I am planning on doing. I'm thinking about maybe even like live streaming some of the games that I play. Maybe, we'll see. But it will also let you know that when an